Hey everybody, today I'm going to show you how to set up your Fedora image inside VMware for CIT225. So just as a little background, VMware Workstation or VMware Fusion, if you're on a Mac, is an application that runs a virtual machine. Basically what we're going to do is we're going to run a computer inside of your computer. And the reason we do this is to make it so the database is easier to set up and run, because you actually don't have to do any of this setup because it comes pre-installed. Basically, it's like we're taking another computer that someone's already set up and we're going to run it inside of our very own computer. So at this point, you should have already downloaded the Fedora image. And Fedora is a Linux-based operating system, and that's what we're going to be using. So I've downloaded mine, and you want to put it in a place where it's going to stay. So I like to put mine underneath my home directory in images. So this is kind of where I like to put all my ISOs and things like that. And so this is where I put it. So I have this zip here, the CIT225 zip that you got this term. And when you extract it, you end up with a folder that like this, and it might be .vmware VM. So if I open this, this is what it looks like, and you can see that that's the .vmware VM. So this whole folder is actually the VMware virtual machine itself. Basically it's been exported, and we are going to use that. So when we're in VMware Workstation, VMware Player, VMware Fusion, there should be an option to open a virtual machine, because we're not actually creating one, we're going to open an existing one. So I'm going to click here on say open a virtual machine, and then I'm just going to navigate to where my image is. So I go under images, and then I'm going to go into that folder that I extracted, and then our .vmware VM here. Now once we're inside here, you're going to see this .vmx folder, and this is actually what we want to import. So I'm going to click on that and say open, and you'll notice that it puts my my virtual machine right here, and we can start it and get going. So it should be as simple as that, is just finding that VMX file and opening it. The key is you want to make sure it's in the proper place that's permanent. The other thing you want to make sure is that you don't put the file in a folder that syncs, something like OneDrive, or if you have iCloud backup for your desktop and documents turned on, you don't really want that in that place either, because A, it's a lot of data, and B, it can actually corrupt some of the settings. So you want to make sure you put that file in a safe place where you're going to keep it for a little while, because that's actually our hard drive for this virtual machine. But other than that, it should be all ready to go, and then you can hit power on when you're ready.